Alrighty. Okay, good evening, everyone, and welcome to our weekly class. 30 minutes to better health. So I was mentioning before, ideally this class is going to be every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Florida time, okay, Eastern time. But today I'll not be able to do it later, so that's why I moved too early. But ideally it's going to be every Wednesday at 8 p.m. so you can plan. Okay, I'm sorry if you were expecting for later, but this is being recorded. So today we're going to be talking about supplements and the importance of the supplements to our health. So let's think if you have felt like this, or anyone that you know have felt like this, right? I can't sleep, I have a lot of aches and pains, I feel kind of down, I feel depressed, or I feel lonely, I feel weird, right? This type of feelings. I have less vitality than ever, I'm so forgetful, or I have a foggy mind, my skin is more wrinkled, I feel tired all the time, I have weak skin, hair, nails, right? We have been there. And at some point in our lives, as we get older, sometimes we feel tired, or we have a foggy mind, and that's the process of aging, right? And sometimes we feel that that's how it's supposed to be, right? But it's not. It's really not. There is a better way. So basically, these are all signs that we are lacking vitamins and minerals, right? We sometimes feel that because we have a healthy diet, we eat a lot of salads and fruits and vegetables, that's all great. But the nutrition we have today, it's not the same as our grandparents had, right? Even our grandparents, we don't have to go that back, right? Our soils are depleted, and the food, the real food that we think sometimes, wow, it's the best, sometimes is lacking in vital nutrients, and we do need to supplement. We do need to supplement our nutrition. So it's really important that we take a high quality vitamin supplementation. Okay, and that's what we're going to be talking today. So let's talk about the lifelong vitality complex, right? So this is already proven, right? Researchers from around the world already know that a complete supplement must be composed of nutrients and herbs, right? And that most of, we all need supplementation. Lifelong vitality, which is the complex of vitamins and minerals that doTERRA offers. Okay, lifelong vitality offers an optimal level of nutrients combined with key herbs and essential oils to really improve your overall health. I'm gonna be talking about my experience because I think it summarizes the experience that everyone who have ever tried any other supplements and tried this one have felt. Okay, I'm gonna tell you in a little bit my experience. So doTERRA's goal when they developed this complex was to really develop a supplement that would have both results in the short term, but also in the long term. So meaning the longer you take it, the better you feel. Okay. And I have heard people that take the supplementations and 6 months later, oh my gosh, Luciana, I feel better and better. It's not only you do feel like a high energy as soon as you start taking within a week, you should be feeling, wow, I feel my mind is sharper, I have more physical energy, mental energy. But also the longer you take, the better your body is able to process all the stressors like that they come across, right, during life, like the life stressors, and react. Your body's going to react differently every time you catch a cold, every time you get sick, every time you're exposed to any of the of the stressors, even emotionally, and also external stressors. So like the idea is for you to feel younger and healthier, like we always say, right? A kid is always recovering from any illness a lot faster than us. We see with our kids, right? as we age, our body tends to respond a little bit slower. So that's the idea with this, and that's what this is supposed to do. So let me talk about my story. So I am super into supplements. Since I was 25 years old, I was always reading about the importance of supplementation. My father recommended a book when I was 25, and I got, oh my gosh, this is amazing, and I don't remember the name of the book now, but I think it was something like everything that your doctor should know about, nutrition and never told you, or something like this. But it was something that really opened my mind to how our foods and supplements, right, high quality supplements, can change our health and prevent disease. Okay, so I take supplements since I was 25. So when I came to know doTERRA, and I came to know the essential oils, I was not very worried about the supplements aside. I was like, okay, I take a high quality, multivitamin. I don't think I need anything else. I don't think anything else will make any difference. And I took all this time, multivitamins without even, feeling any difference. But I was just trusting that my body was using that for good, right? So finally I decided to try Lifelong Vitality after, a few months with doTERRA. I purchased the Lifelong Vitality Complex, and I was, oh my goodness, why haven't I tried this before? Because literally within a week, I could feel my mind sharper. And I tell this, a lot of you probably have heard this testimonial of mine, that I felt my mind sharper. I felt more mental energy and physical energy. And I was feeling great, really great. Nails, look better, hair, skin, healthier. And it just added, it just added to that. I'm going to point something out. Let me talk about all the components and everything that this complex has. And then I'll talk about, dosage. That's very important. So let's talk about the first bottle. Just let me go forward a little bit and just talk about what Lifelong Vitality Complex means, right? This means this pack of 3 bottles. So you get the Alpha CRS, the XE Omega, and the Microplex VMZ. And we're going to be talking about each one of them individually. So let's start with the Alpha CRS. The Alpha CRS is basically whatever gives you that energy, that boost of energy that we are like, oh my gosh, like in the first week you can feel, right? So with aging, we need to try is to try to neutralize the increased number of free radicals our bodies produce, right? Impaired electrons, trying to create and consume more antioxidants. So how do we do that? Eating more fruits, eating more vegetable, eating more of what will provide our bodies with this antioxidant, so it neutralizes these free radicals, okay? So the antioxidants can be produced by our bodies or come from food or supplements, right? Ideally, it's coming from foods, but as we already mentioned before, we need to supplement. Let me just mute everyone. Okay, so what can accelerate production of free radicals? Stress, sickness, inflammation, bad eating habits, lack of exercise, right? And the energy. And so this all can increase the number of free radicals in our body, right? And as we age, the problem is that the number of free radicals increase as we are unable to keep up, right, with the production of these free radicals. So the energy is produced inside our cells, in the mitochondria, and impaired electrons start to cause a destruction process of our cells. Okay, so basically, we need to keep up with the higher production of energy, right? And also the higher production of antioxidants. What the Alpha CRS does, right, is it actually induces the production of more mitochondria. Mitochondria is whatever produces the energy for our cells, right? So it induces the production of more mitochondria, meaning production of more energy. So that's why we feel in this complex alone, right, that the result of more energy and more focus and mental clarity. Okay, So it has basically two main components, okay? It has the cellular longevity blend and the cellular energy blend. And all three contains a tammy-tamar blend, just to make sure that whenever you take it, it's not gonna give you any discomfort. Any discomfort, like some people have discomfort when it takes with an empty stomach. So all of the three bottles will have a tammy-tamar blend, okay? But the cellular longevity blend is a blend that contains extract of frankincense, milk thistle, resveratrol, green tea extract, pomegranate, turmeric, and grapeseed, among others. The cellular energy blend contains acetyl L-carnitine, alpha lipoic acid, coenzyme Q10, quercetin, ginkgo biloba leaf extract, okay? And this will give you more energy, okay? Let's talk about the XE omega. The XE omega is the fatty acids support, okay? That support our cognitive and cardiovascular health. It's basically the heart and the brain support that we need. Our cell membranes are made of fatty acids, and our brains are mainly made of lipids, okay? So essential fatty acids, known also as EFAs, help on the proper response of the oxidative stress of our cells. Most of us are deficient in omega-3s in our diets, okay? Which comes from fish oil. So we do have, the regular version, okay, and also the vegan version, which sources the omegas from marine sources, okay, comes from algae. So if you're vegan, no problem, we still have the vegan version, okay? A lot of people prefer that, even if they're not vegan, okay? That's okay too. So it contains also, this complex contains a blend of 9 essential oils. So if you're worried about, oh my gosh, am I taking my dosage of frankincense? Am I taking my dosage of, wild orange or peppermint or On Guard to support my immune health? So if you're taking the Vitality Complex, you're already taking the perfect dosage of all the essential oils that your body may need. I'm gonna talk about what I suggest as a perfect routine for supplements, talking about the essential oils and everything. But if you're taking the Long Vitality, if you're not taking anything, that's how you need to start. Don't think about taking, you can take the frankincense alone or the copaiba alone. But, I'm going to give you if you're willing to completely change and supplement your nutrition, that's the best way to start. That's the best way. And whatever discomfort you feel now, digestive, respiratory, whatever, inflammatory, like joints, pains, aches, that's where we start. Whatever you are, that's where you start. If you feel any of the discomforts I mentioned in the beginning, the Lifelong Vitality is how you start, okay? So this is an amazing blend, okay? And also there is a study that I'd like to mention from the England Journal of Medicine that they made with on pigs that I'd like to really quickly mention. They fed pigs, so they divided two groups of pigs. One group A, they only fed donuts for 8 months, okay? Only donuts for 8 months. That's really, really bad, I know, but they did that. They almost died, but that was part of the study. Then the second group of pigs, they gave donuts, but then they added, the donuts had omega-3 in them. And in the end of the study, the first group, they were all of the pigs, they were almost having a heart attack. Their arteries were all clogged, right? And the second group of pigs that were fed the same, the donuts, but with added omega-3s, their arteries were fine. They're not like, they had minimal build up. So that tells you how important the supplementation of omega-3s is for our bodies. Okay, just to emphasize that. And the third bottle is the Microplex VMZ. Okay, and that's like vitamins and minerals that our body needs, but the different way that doTERRA did this is in in what they call the standardized matrix format, meaning that our bodies, they receive these nutrients and minerals as if it were coming from food, from real food. So we're not talking about, you know, synthetic stuff. Like doTERRA doesn't know of this word. It's like there's nothing synthetic in any of the doTERRA's product. Everything comes from nature. Like, so this is super important because the absorption and the bioavailability of these nutrients to our cells is immediate. That's why we feel so much better and so fast. Okay, you feel the results right away, right? So it supports the immune system, better sleep. It contains all vitamins and minerals. Oh, better sleep. It's amazing that you feel more energy, and then you think, oh my gosh, this is gonna cause any problem for me to relax and, you know, sleep. No, you know, it's exactly the opposite. You have more energy during the day. It's like respecting your, you know, the cycles of our bodies, right? The rest and activity cycles. So you have more energy during the day, and you are able to relax like deeply during the night. It's really unbelievable. So so contains a proprietary food blend, which contains kale, parsley, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, among others. Contains an active enzyme blend. If any of you need more details, I have, you know, the full page with all the ingredients on each of these supplements. I have everything, so I can send the PDF to you, okay? Contains active enzyme blend, okay? Protease, amylase, lactase to help with digestion. And the tummy tamer extract blends that I mentioned before, that it's in all three. So this is just a summary, okay, of each of them. I'm gonna run because I want to keep this 30 minutes. So let's talk a little bit about gut health. I'm now gonna talk about some other important supplements that doTERRA offers, okay, and that I take personally, internally, every single day of my life. And that's why I would like to share. I was willing to share that with you, because after learning and after, you know, going to convention and hearing from all these experts about, you know, what's essential for our bodies, I feel that I wanted to share that with you, so you all take advantage, you know, as members of doTERRA, to take all this. We should all feel amazing. We should all feel great. We should never feel any type of discomfort. If you're feeling anything, your body's lacking something, okay? So let's talk quickly about gut health. We know that 80% of our immune system is located in our digestive tract. So making a healthy gut is a major focal point if you want to achieve optimal health, right? Makes sense. So let's talk real quick about Terrazyme. Terrazyme is something that I don't live without. Every single day, I take my Terrazyme before my breakfast, okay? I'm either making my green juice or taking, if I don't have time to make my green juice or I don't have the ingredients, I take my cup of water with 1 drop of lemon with my Terrazyme, okay? A little bit before breakfast. So that's something that will help a digestive process, you know, your food, not only, you know, your breakfast. I personally take 2 Terrazymes in the morning. I'm very difficult to you know, remember. And, you know, with our busy life, sometimes it's difficult to remember to take exactly before each meal. That would be ideal, but I take 2 in the morning, and that covers me for the day. It has helped me a lot with my digestion, which was really, really slow before, you know, Terrazyme. So this is a digestive enzyme complex, okay? And so it has all these enzymes that helps, you know, break down proteins, amino acids, proteins, carbohydrates, fats, lactose, fruits. So if you're intolerant to any of these ingredients or any of these foods, you know, try taking Terrazyme, see how your body reacts, right? But most of the times people feel a huge difference, okay? So I invite you to try the Terrazyme. PB Assist, talking about gut health, probiotics is a major thing. We all need to be getting probiotics every single day. That's super good. And doTERRA's probiotics, they are a proprietary double layer time release capsule that delivers 5 billion active probiotic cultures, okay, into our intestines. So it has a lot of technology involved, and doTERRA, as always, you know, excelling in providing us the best of what's what's out there in terms of technology, and to make sure that, you know, whatever this product is delivering at the right time, in the right place in our bodies. Okay, so this is really amazing. So so this is something I also take in the morning. I'm gonna summarize everything in a protocol in the end, so you're not, you know, lost. Turmeric, oh my gosh, I'm so in love with this new product from doTERRA. For me, it was one of the best of the releases from the last convention. Okay, so turmeric was something that, you know, I was already taking internally in a capsule. Okay, 2 drops of turmeric every day, 2 to 3 drops. But doTERRA released the turmeric dual chamber capsule. So why a dual chamber capsule? Because, you know, in studies, we have found that there are a lot of benefits in the turmeric extract and a lot of benefits in the essential oil. When we extract the essential oil from turmeric, we are basically extracting mostly turmerons. Okay, turmerons is what you get mostly in the essential oil, but in the extract we have the curcuminoids. Okay, so blending them together, doTERRA wanted to give us the best of what turmeric has to offer. Isn't that amazing? So we have a lot of good stuff in the extract and a lot of good stuff in the essential oils together in one capsule. So you see how amazing the capsules are, you know. So you see here a little bit of the essential oil and the extract in the middle. It's super cool. It's a very cool capsule. So doTERRA is the first one to combine that. So some people say, oh, but I'm already taking turmeric. You know, I don't think I need this one. No, doTERRA is different, okay? And it will provide you a lot more benefits than any other. If you're taking other turmeric, I'm sure you're taking the extract, right? So you're missing out on the turmerons, okay? So what does turmeric do for you? Help support a healthy anti-inflammatory response in the body, may help the body fight free radicals, again, the free radicals, and protect the body from oxidative damage, healthy glucose metabolism, healthy nervous and cellular function. Internal consumption has shown to increase curcumin potency and absorption. That's why the essential oil was, you know, added to the extract. Healthy immune function, clean and healthy looking skin, right? Everything that everyone wants. Copaiba soft gels. Okay, this has been on for a while. These are amazing. Copaiba is a highly and potent anti-inflammatory. But besides that, it does a ton of other things. Provides liver support, provides cardiovascular health, immune response, digestive response, neurological function, natural anti-inflammatory response, reduces tissue and neurological excitation, balancing and uplifting mood. And I say, you know, Copaiba, since I started taking regularly Copaiba internally, I do feel, you know, more not only calmer, because of course with essential oils and, you know, with the routine we end up, you know, developing with essential oils, this naturally comes after some time if you're really serious in your routine with essential oil. But it added something different. You know, I feel different, and I feel, you know, more, not only maybe more optimistic also in relation to my day, to my future, happier. It has it adds this happy feeling, you know. So uplifting mood, I can tell totally I feel happier, you know. And that's something, of course I added other things, the turmeric, but the Copaiba have been taken for longer, so I can tell. And soothing relief for skin irritations, that's the oil, you know, but it's taken internally. Like people who have problems with acne, we can help our body, you know, cures itself from inside out. So, you know, I strongly suggest for people with skin problems and skin, you know, outbreaks, this type of things. Okay. DDR prime, that's one of my favorites, and I feel people sometimes don't understand exactly, you know, what it does. But basically DDR stands for damaged DNA repair complex. Okay, And the DDR prime basically is helping to maintain the integrity of our cells, okay? So this is an essential oil blend that has been shown to in clinical studies to help protect cells against free radical damage while supporting healthy cellular function. Basically, our cells are dying and we are producing new cells every day. And we want to make sure that this process of dying and being born are within the integrity of our, you know, of our bodies, of our DNA, right? Everything is running smoothly. So that's what it does basically. So supports healthy cell proliferation and lifespan, reduces oxidative stress of cells, supports healthy cellular apoptosis and renewal. Apoptosis is the death of the cell. So it supports that, you know, the elimination of the dead cells and supports the renewal of new cells, okay? The DDR prime they offer on the soft gels also, and also the oil. Some people, for some conditions, we recommend the oil, but generally if you're taking as a supplementation, as I do, I take 1 capsule in the morning, that's it, okay? So you don't have to worry about how many drops or all that, okay? Mita to Max, you know, Mita to Max is something that I also add to my routine in the morning. I take 1 capsule. That's an extra boost of energy and stamina. Okay, basically that's it. I don't recommend taking Mita to Max after 2, but you know, you're gonna feel a huge difference. If you wanna, you know, just start with the vitamins, you're gonna feel, you know, a great difference. But Mita to Max is an added, you know, boost of energy, okay? So suggested protocol, I think I forgot to add the Mita to Max, but in the morning, that's what I take and I feel great. Terrazyme with water with 1 drop of lemon. If you have your, or you make your green juice, you can add 1 drop of lemon. I'm sorry. Or the celery seed is also an amazing choice. The new oil, celery seed, okay? Then I take 2 capsules of each of the bottles of Lifelong Vitality in the morning. doTERRA recommends 4 capsules of each bottle. Okay, that would make 12 capsules every day. You can break that down: 2 in the morning, 2 after lunch. Again, I wouldn't take Lifelong Vitality after 2 as well, so it doesn't interfere with your sleep. But so I take 2 in the morning, okay, of each. I take 1 probiotics, 1 turmeric capsules, 1 of the DDR prime, 1 Mita to Max that I forgot to include here, and you know, your normal ritual with essential oils, you know, whatever you feel you need that day, right? And that has been a conversation. Maybe we can do that in another session. After lunch, you can take another Terrazyme. As I told you, I take 2 in the morning. I don't take after. You can take 1 before, you know, breakfast, 1 before lunch, 1 before dinner, but you have to feel your body, okay? So Terrazyme recommended, suggested, you know, before lunch. Then the other 2 of the Lifelong Vitality. Again, the Lifelong Vitality, I always recommend start with 2, see how your body responds, stay maybe for 5 days, add another 2 if you don't feel any difference. If you feel good, stay with 2, whatever. I take 2 in the morning and that's it for me. Some people like to take 4, okay? And you can break down, or you can take all 12 in the morning, whatever you feel comfortable, okay? In the evening, and that's super, super important, I take the Copaiba soft gel before I go to bed, 1 Serenity soft gel. I didn't talk about the Serenity. We know the essential oil Serenity, right? And doTERRA also offers the soft gel, which is not the same of the oil. You cannot take the oil internally, but you can take the Serenity soft gel. And I have found that taking that Serenity soft gel in the evening has helped me have a better and a more restorative sleep. Okay, that's super, super important. Okay, if you wanna be emotionally stable and physically, you know, with energy and vitality during the day, we need to have a good night's sleep, but not like a more or less night's sleep. It makes a whole difference in your day if you really, really are rested. You know, when you wake up, you have to feel rested, and the Serenity soft gel does that. Okay. and whatever ritual with the essential oils you have. Okay, real quick, we're already over time, but you know, doterra offers the kids version of everything that we spoke about. So they do have the A to Z chewable for the kids up to 11 years old, can take the chewable. All right, the same idea of providing whole food nutrition. Okay, bioavailable, everything, and the omegas for the kids as well. My kids take this, you know, for years, and you know, some things, as I say here at home, it doesn't matter if it tastes good or not. Things are non-negotiable. This is their health. We need to teach our kids, you know, to take care of their health. It doesn't matter. Particularly the IQ Mega, they love it. You know, they're not very fan of the chewable, but it doesn't matter. Still, they take it because you know, it's part of their optimal health, and I'm super happy with it. All right. And the doterra also offers the probiotics, which it comes in sachets, and they can put directly in their mouth. That's what my kids do, they do, or they can put in milk. If your kids take, you know, cereal in the morning, or you know, oatmeal, whatever, or juice, you can mix that with juice, or just put directly in your mouth. Okay, so that's super important, you know, that we start teaching our kids as well about the importance of supplements. I'm going to open 1 minute. If someone has any questions, I'll be here to answer. And I love talking about supplements, because I feel sometimes people come to us asking, you know, about this essential oils and that, and with very serious problems that I know that only with good supplementation it would be gone, like pains, aches, digestive discomfort, you know, joint discomfort. We don't have to live like this. We have options, but we need to give our bodies what it needs to heal itself. We have to provide the nutrients, and food alone is not enough. Okay, does anyone have any questions? I feel that people were like expecting, you know, the call later. I'm so sorry, but I hope, you know, if you watch this video and have, you know, the recording, and have any questions, just come to me. You know where to find me. Thank you very much. Have a good evening, everyone, and see you next Wednesday. Bye-bye.